hello visuals, welcome to the Visual Guyz podcast entertainment news, where we've just had our hearts plunged out like Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom. We've been to the chippy, they've punched a fucking fist. What's not their fault? The card machine's down, neither of us have cash. Well, there's cash in front of us, but it's not mine. I can't be asked dealing with drama. But hey up, we're off to go to the cinema. Belly's empty. Well, I was probably full from weeks ago. It's still digesting through. But we'll have a look on the way in. Yeah, it's the chippies down and out.
Chippy's down.
For now.
I'm looking forward to a chippy as well.
Yeah, when you get the idea in your head, your mouth starts to water for it, and you're like, yeah, I'm up for fucking chippy and whatnot. But anyway, it is the entertainment news, and as I've just noticed, Chris has slid a little bit closer.
Yeah, because I kind of noticed that you could hardly hear me last week. How long has that been going on for?
Well, to be fair, ever since the dawn, because Laura always goes, Chris is very quiet, isn't he? But like I said, you've got to take into context. Like, this is me, my normal volume. I'm a loud cunt.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
one of the ones we have to, excuse me, pal. I'm right in front of you. You can speak down, you know. And I'm like, hello! And Chris is just very relaxed. I'm like a raging storm, and Chris is just a nice...
Yes, a nice breeze.
Nice breeze. You know what I mean? So it's not, and like I said, it doesn't help. We're in a shitty ass kitchen and whatnot. But you're just quiet-ish person, mate.
I am.
You're not a big fucking tornado coming through, stuffing your face with dairy milk and fucking...
No, I'm not that.
Lactating everywhere. You're not that, mate. But,
no, I'm not that.
But it is the entertainment news. What have we got? I'll tell you what, actually, no, because you should be up to date on everything we spoke about last week.
Yes, I watched Reacher.
Was it a better season for you?
I enjoyed it. I preferred season 1.
I think I preferred season 1.
But I enjoyed it. Season 3, as we know, it's done. But it looks like we're not getting it. Like I said, it's probably the 4th quarter of the year.
Well, this year. Ah, well, so you got 2 seasons in 1 year still, technically. One at the start, one at the end.
Yeah.
I know it didn't start this year, but it finished this year.
Yes.
So it's not too bad. I thought it was a good season, though. I thought it was fun.
A good season.
I agree with you. I prefer season 1. I think the final fight in season 1 in the big...
Warehouse.
Yeah, it was a warehouse, wasn't it? I think that was, for me, that was slightly better. But it was still fun. It was a nice bit of... I like the helicopter scene. Holding on to the tail. That would be horrible, especially if you're like fucking...
It would be fucking terrifying.
That would be disgusting. But it was a fun series. I like the way that ended. You know, on to the next series where he goes next, whatever town he rolls in. Somebody's died.
I did see information what was coming next, but I can't remember what it was.
Right.
But it's supposed to be a good one. Like I say, it's all based on the books. They're all going to the books, aren't they?
My mate's dad's read the books, and he says between season 1 and 2 they skipped over some stuff. I don't know. I've never read the books.
No, neither have I.
But that to me, that's just normal. Whenever you do a film or a show, a lot of book stuff gets skipped out anyway because you've got to condense it a bit more.
And also what I do know is that in season 3 we will be getting Neely back.
Oh, the girl from the first one.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, the little girl from Buffalo.
Oh, was she a sniper professional?
Something like that, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Aye. So she's coming back. Nothing's mentioned about the other 3, the 2 even. So.
What about the detective who was in the first series, a little bit in the second one?
Nothing's mentioned about him or the policewoman. So from the first season. So don't know.
Well, wait, but either way, it was really, really awesome. It was really fun. What else do we need to get up to date on, Christ?
I didn't know.
Have you done your trailers? Have you done Walking Dead? Or Rick and Michonne?
No.
What did we speak about last week? The new little there was a mini tease for Godzilla Kong. I see Godzilla's up for an Oscar as well, first time in 70 years. Did you see them celebrating when they got the?
No.
I'm thinking they're all in the office watching, like, yeah, going absolutely nuts. I hope it's for visual effects. I hope to God they win. I'd love if Godzilla got an Oscar after the first time in 70 years. That'd be fucking beautiful.
Beautiful!
What else did we do? Did you do Ted?
Not yet. I'm still finishing All for Mankind at the minute.
Right, yeah.
I'm just got one episode of season 2 to do, and then I can go into season 3.
Oh, well, so Chris is smashing his things up. I don't think there's anything. We're off to go see Baghead, the film, stupidly titled, especially in Britain, but it looks to be fun. I checked out the early reviews. Some of them are saying it's really, really good. It's a cross between Talk to Me, and another sort of horror film. The highest sort of score I saw was 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
I was like, that's good enough for me.
It's good enough
It'll
for
be a
me.
fun horror film. Like I said, just the name's so bad for Britain. Like, it's one of the worst names you could have given it.
Yeah.
But hey, and it's a British film though, so you would have thought somebody would fucking know. Don't you go on, go for fucking raincoats, you cunt.
Yes.
Yes, I don't know, mate. But anyway, we'll let you know what we think next week. And it's still mad that it's been horror, then Jason Statham, then horror, because next is what? Madam Web? That's up to like the 14th. And the Frankenstein film.
Yeah.
That just begins for February. Is it on Valentine's Day? It's
Madam
February-ish.
Web's on Valentine's Day.
Madam Web's on Valentine's Day, so this one might be just before, just
Lisa
after.
Frankenstein, or whatever you call
That's it. No, I think you're right, Lisa Frankenstein.
I think it's the 10th, I want to say.
Right.
Ish, maybe.
Okay.
So that must be a Friday, and then Madam Web must be a Wednesday.
Just the
Chris goes to his calendar.
It's changed.
Is it not One Piece anymore?
Oh, yeah, it was One Piece. It is One Piece.
I was going to fucking say, you said it's changed. She hasn't been on One Piece.
So yeah, I am right. So it must be the 9th then, Friday.
Right.
These thingies.
Frankenstein.
And then obviously Madam
Web!
Well, obviously,
On the Wednesday.
we'll be Friday, I guess.
I could do Wednesday.
Yeah, well, I'm a back,
Well,
I'm a back shift.
I'll bet, yeah.
back
I'm
shift.
an early bird, unfortunately.
So
I'll be hooting a boot somewhere at
I'll,
stupid o'clock in the morning.
I'll go see it before work, while I'm a little Larry Lonesome, and then I'll wait to we'll wait till the Friday night after I finish work, and then I'm going to watch it.
Yes.
My birthday week's got 2 lovely films that I can't wait. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to get caught up to date with and whatnot.
No.
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 No. It's the Royal Rumble tomorrow. I just no wrestling. We must speak about Raw quick.
Oh, can do.
Did you see the news on it?
No.
As of 2025.
Yes, I did.
Netflix, it's only Raw, it's not SmackDown, but Netflix have acquired the rights to air Raw, which I don't know how that works because it's a live show,
Yeah.
so I'm assuming Netflix will go live.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything.
Unless it's... No, because it's a weekly episode, so they can't just... Well, I suppose they could record and upload, but then again, then fans leak that are in the arena who won matches and whatnot. I don't know how they're doing it, but they acquired it for $5 billion.
What? And it's strange for Netflix to require that.
Yeah, and I know the Rock's, the people that's took over WWE, the Rock's now have joined the board of them people, so it's quite cool. There's a wrestling guy on the board and whatnot. But yeah, $5 billion's a shitload of money for a company that you hear a lot about financial issues for. And I know it's not, they're not going to be like, there's $5 billion, it will be paid over a certain amount of time, and they will bring in revenue and whatnot. Yeah, it's a funny one.
It is a funny one.
I'm looking forward to it though, because it'll be nice and easy for me to watch. Instead of me having to wait, either stay up really, really late. If I wanted to, I could be like, oh, it's all right, I'll just tune in the morning or whatever. Or if I'm getting back off late shift, I could be like, oh, should be straight on.
Fire Netflix on and watch the wrestling.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
It does feel really weird. It does feel bizarre. But hey,
It's just weird.
I will stick with wrestling / fighting. I'll bring up the trailer for Roadhouse. Did you watch that?
Yes.
Oh, this looks fucking amazing.
I was a bit skeptical at first because obviously it's Patrick Swayze's fucking original film.
Yeah.
Which I adore. But when I see the trailer for this, I'm like, I like this.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I know what you're saying, but as soon as Jake Gyllenhaal's involved, I'm usually
He's
there.
ripped.
Yeah, well, it was quite cool because I can't remember what UFC it was. He was at a real life UFC event, and in between fights, he quickly ran in the cage and they quickly filmed some shots. So stuff you see in the trailer, it was on a real UFC card with real UFC fighters, blood in the cage and that. And it was all the real crowd that are actually excited about fights that are happening. And same when they were doing the weigh-ins, between weigh-ins, he quickly ran up, they filmed a shot with the weigh-ins and stuff.
Nice.
And it's like, oh, this is fucking beautiful. But from what you can tell in the trailer, it looks as if he goes a bit overboard in the UFC with that fight where the rest stops it and he keeps hitting the lad. So, because obviously Patrick Swayze's Roadhouse, he killed someone, didn't he?
Yes.
And then it's like he goes down the line, then he goes to the road. So I wonder if he either kills or seriously hurts this guy, and that's him out of fight, and that's why he's in his car and stuff. And Conor McGregor, when I first heard he was going to be in it, I was like, a bit corny. But no, after watching the trailer, it kind of feels like it's the perfect role for him.
Yeah, it seems to suit him.
Because all he needs to be there for is for a bit of 1 or 2 corny lines, but then fight.
Yeah.
And Jake Gyllenhaal, being the great actor that he is, would have took everything serious. I wouldn't be surprised if he took some mild form of training, these mixed martial artists do. So when the fights come together, it will look well done. And
It will mint.
so, yeah, and it's Amazon as well, so not a cinema
Amazon?
trip, but...
No. Was it a date? I can't remember what a date.
I want to say like March the 14th, but I'm pulling
21st.
There you go. I was going to say the 14th. I'm pulling out my ass. I just feel like it was March.
Hang on. March 21st.
There we go.
There we go.
Sweet. So Roadhouse in March, February, a couple of films, but we're still fairly spread out.
We are spread out.
Now onto the actual news.
Marvel Studios,
Oh, hello.
finally, after fucking so long, are doing a World War Hulk.
Nice. Okay.
Going to the picture, they look like a lot of people,
Well,
including someone who looks like fucking, I don't know.
Where are we at? Where are we looking at? That's the leader.
And who's the leader?
If you remember,
No.
you won't know, the Incredible Hulk, the guy that got a bit of Banner's blood in him and his head starts swelling. Apparently he's supposed to be Captain America New World Order. Is it still called New World Order? No, what are they calling Captain America 3 now? 4 now?
I don't know.
Is it New World Order? Whatever apparently he's supposed to be in that. But he's like a Hulk, but of the brain. So he's super ridiculously intelligent. Like others, which is quite cool. I like that concept.
Yes. I don't know who owns this. It's not Walt Disney, but whoever owns it finally got pull the finger out. Tron 3.
I feel like that is Disney. I feel like Tron is. I don't know why, but I feel like it is.
I've got a funny feeling it is as well.
So there's a Tron 3 coming.
There's Tron 3 coming.
Definitely think you're a bigger Tron guy than I am. I don't mind the Trons, but I feel like you're a bigger Tron guy than I am.
I enjoy the Trons. I don't know if Jeff Bridges is going to be back, or if it's another character, or what. I didn't know.
You haven't got a fucking.
I haven't got a Scooby-Doo. But filming has begun, so I expect it to probably be mid to late next year.
And if it is Disney, will it be a Disney Plus? Do you reckon?
I don't see why not, because not a lot of films come out. Well,
That's so bizarre.
it might come out of cinema, but a funny feeling it'll just come out on Disney.
I'm trying to think of the last big Disney projects. I know the Pixar stuff's still like Elemental. Was Elemental Pixar or was it just Disney? I can't. Either way, they're animated. That obviously come out. The superhero stuff still comes out in the cinema.
Yeah.
So maybe it will.
We shall wait and see.
I see. I assume you've got it on your list. Your list.
list.
I'm just going to bring it up because it's in my head. We spoke about Disney. I saw that Deadpool 3 stopped filming, as well finished filming.
Yes.
Yeah.
They have finished. They're just putting the bits and bobs together. November, October.
Is that what it is?
Rightly insane.
I told my mate, you'll know better than me. You're the news guy.
So I reckon that's when we'll see it.
Fucking hurry up, though. I know we've got like Madam Web and stuff on the way.
I
And whatnot,
think
but
we're getting a trailer next month.
you said the 11th of February last week.
Yeah.
So, and I've seen a couple of things saying 11th of February. So, I'm very excited. I cannot wait. I wonder what the trailer's going to behold.
Can we like that?
There's going to be so many cameos and fun moments, Easter eggs going here, there, and everywhere. I can't fucking wait for this.
Beautiful.
It's going to be amazing.
Beautiful. Universal Pictures
Yes.
are working on the 7th installment of Jurassic Park.
Oh, I did see a picture for
Now,
this.
I don't know if this... No, I do know is that it's not going to be part of the Jurassic World saga because that's finished.
Okay.
Because if you remember when we spoke, that's the last of that lot.
Mm-hmm.
But it is still part of Jurassic Park series. So what it's going to be called, I have no idea.
They're going back to... They're sticking with Jurassic Park now, not Jurassic World. Then.
Well, title might change.
Right.
I'm just saying Jurassic Park because everyone knows Jurassic
Yeah,
Park.
everyone. Yeah, I think most
So
people
it's
call
the
Jurassic World
7th
Jurassic
film
Park.
in the Jurassic Park series.
Righty hop.
No idea who's returning. Don't know if Owen's coming back or Claire or any of the kids. Or it could be a lot of new characters.
I don't know.
We don't know.
What do you do going forward? We've been on the island and done that shenanigans. We've been on the island again and watched it go crazy. We've then been back on the island a couple of times. We've then had them in the city now. We've now had black site auctions and shit like that. Where do we take dinosaurs in this world?
I don't know.
don't know.
It's a funny. Don't get us wrong, I'm there for it. Even though I didn't like the last one, but I'm there for
I
it.
enjoyed it.
No, I know. Yeah, you were huge on it. But I don't know. It obviously they've got an idea. They'll have a story behind it all and whatnot. It's just in my head right now, I'll be like, I feel like we've done everything with the dinosaurs. What else can we do? Unless we go to some mad terrain, like I don't know what dinosaurs could be there, but we haven't done like an Arctic one or one that's more literally focused at sea or one up in the mountain. I don't know. It can't be. We've built another park because then we know. Okay, so the park's gonna get destroyed.
Yeah.
We can't go down that roller coaster again.
No.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see what comes of that.
Like I said, they'll have the brains behind it. They'll have something sorted. So obviously, it must have liked Universal's boxes for it to get the go ahead. So.
Well, the dog has something, but I don't know what it is. Why does he do this?
I did it now. I do have WWE on my news.
Oh, did you get it for the Netflix one?
I do have it on my news.
Do you not want your Ball Optimus instead of whatever it is you've got there?
No, he does not.
Oh, it's another Lego figure, the little shit.
Warner Brothers. Are in a bit of a hoo-ha.
Yes.
With J.J. Abrams.
Warner Brothers are in a hoo-ha with J.J. Abrams. Why?
Over DC. They're not happy.
What's happened?
There's just tension brewing in the air, and
Warner Brothers with J.J. Abrams. What's J.J. Abrams doing with
I don't know,
DC shenanigans?
some kind of DC deal that's going on, and it's like,
Because obviously James Gunn was. I didn't know J.J. Abrams was going over to do anything.
Neither did I, to be fair. Neither did I, but
Okay.
whatever's going on, they're not happy.
Oh.
So I don't know what that means for DC itself.
Unless they were giving J.J. Abrams a DC project that was now to do with his James Gunn's DCU shit. What the fuck? That's probably weird, that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not happy with that it's J.J. Abrams' DC deal. Yeah, fuck those, mate.
Fudge knows.
That's one for you to tell me about later.
Fudge knows. Fudge knows. Fudge knows. Now, this one we spoke a while ago, and I know you're a big nerd for these.
Oh, hello.
Borderlands.
Yeah, Borderlands are sick as fuck.
Well, it looks like we have got our main space person, woman, as Eli Roth,
yeah,
whatever. It's Maggie, aka whatever her name is.
Oh, it's okay, wicked. So because obviously there's 4 protagonists you can play.
Yeah. In
the first game, I can't read it. And you can choose whether there's like a big brute and whatnot. There's like a sniper guy and stuff, and there's the ginger girl. The back that picture there, I don't know if it's like AI generated or what. That looks quite spot on.
It does look spot on. So yes, it will premiere on the 9th of August.
Oh, hello.
Hello. On. I don't know. I'm guessing Amazon, because Amazon seem to fucking get a lot of deals at the minute with these games and series. So I'm going to guess Amazon, but I might be wrong.
Right.
It's a 25% chance. Because it's 4 other platforms.
Yeah, there's a fucking million other ones. Tell you what's annoying about platforms.
What?
Correct me if I'm wrong. We did our Transformers marathon on New Year's.
We did?
We were able to get Bumblebee on now, weren't we?
Yeah.
But we weren't able to get Rise of the Beasts anywhere.
No.
And it was annoying. I think that's how we did it.
Yes.
And as of this week, Rise of the Beasts has been added to now.
Bastards.
It was. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Bastard.
It sort of got like I looked at it and just thought, what the fuck's the point? I think that's how it went, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I can't mind it. It was there was something stopped. I think it was Bumblebee stopping us somewhere. Anyway, sorry, carry on.
The Big Bang Theory.
Oh, hello.
Hello. There's a new quotations Big Bang series coming.
Not the ones you told us about last week.
No.
Is it? Right. Okay.
It's a new quotations Big Bang series.
Oh, like a new series of the Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be all right if it's the same cast.
No.
It's not.
No.
I don't know what's going on.
Is it a reboot? No,
It can't be a
you
reboot.
don't really reboot TV shows much, do you?
I don't have the full aspect
Do you have
of
a
it.
picture of?
No.
Oh, it's just thingy.
It's just a new Big Bang in quotes series on its way.
It's a new.
So I don't know if we're new characters.
No,
or
I don't
if
think
Jim
so.
has decided to come back and they're going to continue. I don't know.
I can see them coming back if they wanted like another. Let's do one more thingy. I could see that.
Because it was up to. It was the reason why it finished because Jim wanted to have a break.
Right.
Obviously, it wouldn't be right without Jim, aka Sheldon.
Jim Parsons. Isn't it? Yeah.
And so it wouldn't have been right without him. So that's why they cancelled it all together.
Right.
Like a couple of the cast weren't happy because they were wanting it to continue, but it is what it is.
Well, yes, I don't think. What's it? I mean, he might be in stuff elsewhere, but I haven't seen him in anything since.
No,
I
I think he just wanted
anyway.
to chill out, spend time with his husband, and I
Right.
think they've got a kid or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So, all right, fair enough.
But
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna have a big bang where it's new characters and shit. I could see it, like you mentioned, spin-offs, so it could be a spin-off, but it'll all be related to the people we already know. They're not doing a big bang. It's like new characters and shit. I can't see that happening. I think there'll be a lot of people that would be happy with that. I mean, there'll be people that watch it, but like imagine if they did it. It's the Big Bang, and every now and then you might see fucking Raj, you might see Leonard, but we're going to focus on these other. Maybe it's this time it's I don't know, a mathematician, a fucking geologist, and a fucking at the same Caltech or whatnot. But I just can't see that happening.
No, we'll have to wait and see.
I don't know, they did How I Met Your Father.
Yeah, that was just a flop.
Yeah, I wasn't and that's what they did. And there they brought Barney's and that other world back for like just a quick cameo. Maybe they are. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see on that one. That's a skeptical one.
Yes. Did you watch the Book of Eli?
I did indeed. I know what you're going to say as well.
We are getting a sequel, and John Boyega is playing the younger version.
That's a prequel.
Yeah, we get a prequel.
I did like the Book of Eli.
I did like it.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've done that. Actually, maybe that's a little shout just before the Rumble or something tomorrow when I'm just chilling. Like, no, I can't. Newcastle kick off at 7. before the Newcastle game, because every now and then I like to just chill out when I've got it's like 3 hours until shit's happening. I'll just chuck any old random thing on.
Yeah.
So I might do the Book of Eli again.
It is good.
Yeah, it was, and you might find out because I don't know. Did it explain why he was blind? Was he born blind?
I can't remember.
No, I can't remember. So if he wasn't born blind, you can maybe see how. But then if he is born blind, you can see how he becomes such a badass.
Yeah.
And being blind. So yeah, I'm up for that shit.
Yes. All for the Bible.
Yeah. And speaking of blind, I heard Daredevil Charlie Cox when he was talking about when he was playing the Daredevil. He spent a couple of years practicing being a blind person, so he wasn't giving people eye contact. And he said for the rest of his life now he's got a bad habit of just not giving eye contact to people. And it's like, Jesus Christ, he was just constantly, because he was so used to just like looking away. And oh man, so fucking cool.
So cool. We are getting a third. I want to get Sir. Yep, third film of Kick-Ass.
Oh yes, please! I fucking love Kick-Ass. This is a third film. Is everybody coming back?
I don't know if everyone's coming back, but we're just getting a third film.
Well, if it's a third film and it's Kick-Ass, surely Thingy still has to come back. Because you can't. Obviously, Kick-Ass is going to be Kick-Ass. You can't just change the actor if it's a third film. I hope so. I fucking love Kick-Ass so much.
I think I only seen the first one.
Oh, they're so dumb and goofy and over the top. That's what it's all about, like someone like me, but I really want to be a superhero. Well, go on then. This is what it's really going to be like. You're just getting your head kicked in. It's fucking mint, man. Oh, so fucking cool.
So cool.
Christopher Nolan.
Oh, hello.
Hello. For 1 week only, from the 23rd of February in selected cinema, we are getting Tenet.
Oh, nice. That was our
That was out during COVID.
That was our first COVID film.
Yes.
Was it? Is that right?
It was. That was out during COVID, and I just want to put it out there for those who
Didn't get a chance to see it on the big flicks.
and obviously it's just been more digitalized.
I know that it got a lot of slack, to be fair to them. They said it was dumb and didn't really make sense and whatever, but I proper enjoyed it. I don't know if it was because my stupid little pea monkey brain was like fighting the same person in reverse and whatnot. Robert Pattinson's really the guy that sent you on this way, but you've really taught me. It's like a weird time. My little monkey brain loved it.
Yeah, it was a film you have to concentrate on, like
100%. I don't care if the reverse fights don't look. Technically, it should happen. This I don't care. It looked cool. It was a fun concept.
It was a fun concept. Netflix 2024. We're getting the second installment of Squid Games. Never really watched. Well, I watched the first couple episodes. I couldn't get into it, so I left it.
They were all right. I liked the Squid Games, but I wasn't. The twist, I don't know, the twist. I should like the twist, but I don't know. I found it really underwhelming a bit.
Meh. I won't watch it.
It's gonna smash the records. I mean, it was like one of the biggest shows at the time.
At the time, and finally.
Oh, finally!
Both finalies. We are getting season 3, season 5. Episode 3 of the Grand Tour, which will be out.
Is that just titled Sand?
Where's the date? February.
Sand job.
It'll be out in February.
Oh, wicked.
A specific date I do not have, but it will be out in February.
It would be quite funny if they released it on Valentine's, because obviously it's a lad program, blokes in cars, but like the girlfriends are like, come on, let's go. But it's like, I want to watch the dudes in the cars. It would be quite funny if they do it on Valentine's Day.
It will be.
I would enjoy
And
that.
this is possibly going to be the last one.
Is it sad, or is it happy, or is it?
It's sad because I enjoy watching these 3.
Yeah.
But like they've said, they've worked together for so long now. And that's obviously the industry's changing with everything going to electric, and it's like hard to keep up with it. So I think it's the last one, but I've got something in my mind where I think there's one more coming.
Okay.
So
It's a weird series anyway, because didn't you say it's like 3 episodes that are spread out like 3 months apart?
Yeah.
Some shit like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sad for you, obviously. You're a big fan and it's cars and whatnot. But I'm sure you'll have fun with this sand job.
I will do.
I take it that means they're just going to fly around in the desert.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Probably the Sahara or something, and they've got a fucking
Get the best car for sand.
500 quid to buy a little hatchback that'll turn across the Sahara Desert or something like that.
There's plenty of life left in that. This doesn't have to be the last one. Maybe it's really expensive to make or some shit maybe.
What's Amazon? Amazon's got the money. They paid millions to get them free on. So
yeah, hopefully it's a happy ending for you, if it is the end. And if not, hopefully you got to look forward to another rally around, whatever the fuck they're going to do.
Yes.
Right, what else? I don't know off the top of my head. I'm up to date on everything. Obviously the Conjuring. Conjuring. The fourth is the Conjuring. Ed and Lorraine Warren. Are they the Conjurings?
Yes.
But, yeah, they're the 4th one on its way. Honestly, I am so fucking ready for that new horror film called Prayers or whatever it's called. The advertising campaign, I can't stress it enough, has been fucking phenomenal for this film. I am intrigued. I am absolutely on the edge of my seat. I'm freaked. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Have you seen any of the trailers for it?
No.
Oh, I'm gonna have to show you because it gives you nothing to go on, and it's creepy as fuck. And I'm so fucking down for it. Yeah, because I'll have to show you. I think it's called Prayers. At first, I thought it was a film called Long Legs, but I think it's called Prayers, or You Don't Pray Anymore, or some shit like that. I'm down. I'm fucking done.
He's done.
You did. We spoke Jake Johnson film last week. You've done that. Pokemon's coming to Netflix very, very soon.
Just a quick side note, going back to WWE, it will be starting in January 2025.
Yes. That's for 10 years ago, haven't they?
Streaming weekly.
So the streaming weekly, that implies that they're doing it live.
Must be in the US, Canada, UK, and Latin America.
Right.
They're the countries that's getting it.
It's quite cool as well because the WWE is they're doing Elimination Chamber in Perth this year, which is awesome. They've got a pay-per-view, premium live event in Paris. they're going here, there, and everywhere, so they're proper expanding and whatnot. And like I said, this tomorrow night, me and Chris, not quite this time, in a few hours time, from 24 hours time. What the fuck? We'll sit down for the Rumble, and I cannot fucking wait. There's so many favourites. CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, is The Rock back, is Brock Lesnar back. Well, I can't fucking wait for this shit, man. Chris's first ever live pay-per-view in a good while.
It is.
Takeaways on hand, snacks in the cupboard. Oh, man, I can't wait just to hear the 5, 4, and then doing that whack noise. It's going to be so good. But anyway, visuals, that is the news. Thank you, Chris. We're going to go watch Baghead. We'll let you know what it's like next week when we saw the trailers to it properly, because it's just a weird one.
It is a weird one.
We had no information on it.
Nope.
We left Night Swim.
Yes.
Saw the poster, went, what the fuck is that? Saw the Beekeeper, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
Saw the trailer for it, thought, oh, it actually looks okay, and now we're watching it. It's like we've known about this film for 3 weeks.
And it's got no premise to the title.
No, well,
not that we can think of or seen anyhow.
no, the only thing that we know is there's this bitch in the hole in the wall. I think they put a bag on her head. I feel like there was a scene that they took a bag off her head. I could be wrong. I've seen the trailer once. It's an old pub or an old hotel or an old B&B of some kind been left, and it's like don't let her out the basement. And by the looks of it, they let her out the basement.
She gets out the basement.
She gonna get out that basement. Right, so we'll stop. Do you need a refill of coffee, sir? Do you want a Coke or?
I'll do a coffee if you make it.
Yeah, I'll make coffee. I'll go put Batman back.
You put Batman back.
Somehow survived. He's just very, very wet. I was waiting for a big crunch, but no, he survived.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Little dickhead of a dog, but I love him. Visuals, thank you for listening. That was this week's edition of the Fisher Guys Entertainment News. And just keep being you. Keep on keeping on. July's what?
Deadpool 3.
Is it July? So the finish is wrapped up now. January, February, March, April, May, June. Oh no, they've still got quite a few months to work on it.
July.
When you said October, November, in my head I'm like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. I'll spend 8 or so months working on it, editing and stuff. But it is still a few months anyway.
It is a few months.
And I can't wait. Oh, quickly before we go, speaking about Madam Web, I don't know if this is true or not, but apparently I've heard it's set in 2003.
Yes.
Oh, it is set in 2003.
Yes, it's not present.
Right,
so
okay.
it's in its own timeline. It's got nothing to do with what's out.
That's absolutely fine. I get all that. I did see, you know, the lad who's with her. He's not Sydney Sweeney who the spiders are out. It's a bloke that's with her as like a paramedic or whatever they are.
Yeah.
There's apparently he's supposed to be Uncle Ben, and I don't know if I like this, but there's a scene where he's eating a fortune cookie, and if he is Uncle Ben, I know for a fact what that fortune cookie says. And I don't want the greatest saying to me ever come from a fortune cookie. I don't want it to happen so much. Please don't be... I'm just guessing at this point. But, you know, with great power comes great responsibility. It sounds like something they'll go, let's put it on a fortune cookie. And that's what he lives his life by now. No.
It does sound like a fortune cookie.
100% it does. But in the comics and everything we know about Spider-Man, it's always felt like it's come from something that's within Ben Parker, who installed it into Peter Parker. So no, thank you. Don't give us a fortune cookie. I also heard they were like, oh, we're going to make Andrew Garfield the Spider-Man in this sort of shenanigans later on in the future. Actually, we're going to make it Tom Holland. Actually, no, we're not going to have any reference to a Peter Parker. It's like, well, no, please. I understand not having a Spider-Man or a Peter Parker in it, but when this is a film about the web connecting, the web of life, there has to be some sort of acknowledgement.
I agree.
There has to be. Like I said, it doesn't have to be in the film. It doesn't have to appear. But just show. You need to show a shot of something referring.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It does make sense.
But hey, we'll see. I'm looking forward to it anyway. It's a spider outing. I'm always looking forward to a spider outing. And we'll see where we're going to go from here. So then the next film, Frankenstein, then Madam Web.
Yes.
We think.
Trailers
here may prove us wrong, but we'll
probably
we'll let you know. Visuals, like we listen. We'll keep being you. We'll keep it up.
As always, love you. Bye.
Oh.